angle it. We should be live, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I was trying to go 50-50. James, I don't know, he's super busy. I'm sure with Father's Day's weekend. Oh, Hugo, happy Father's Day early.
Same to you, brother. Happy
Um,
birthday.
Dom, I was your age. You were a young player. Happy baby daddy day. I know you got some out there somewhere. Happy baby daddy day. But I was trying to get, the usual suspects, but Lou, Guy Like Collectibles, is busy with Father's Day stuff. And James is like the president. He just ghosted us in the thread. So I was trying to reach out, Hail Mary, to some new blood. Keith,
Yeah.
the Lonely Basement. Welcome to the Lonely Basement. Have a fellow Yankee, the hitman collector. But struck I even pulled some Donnies for him, hoping he will join us, but it's just 2 against 1.
Man,
Look at my boy Sammy.
Yankee fans are just, I don't know, man.
Yeah, right.
This ain't y'all century,
The Yankees are the Mets little brothers. Okay. Soto's still hitting 250, bro. Relax. They're like, Soto's heating up. Soto's heating up. I'm like, yeah. 250 with below average defense. Good luck to you.
You know who's hitting less than 250? Anthony Volpe.
Yeah, but you know what, bro? He's at 250, I think. I don't know what he did today.
Well, he just got a hit.
Yeah.
No.
It's up to 250.
I don't know why you hating on my boy Volpe, man.
I just don't think he needs to be praised yet. I don't think he's earned that. The first 2 years in the league, 81 OPS plus, 86 OPS plus, below average hitter. I get he can field the position, but you got to do more than that to be the Yankees' everyday shortstop. IKF could field the position.
You know what? You sound like the radio host in New York, because I was on the bandwagon. I'm like, golly, it's 3rd year. I'm already getting Glaber vibes, even though Glaber never had the glove of Volpe.
Glaber was the reverse. He could hit.
He was crushing at 38 home runs. But I was like, man, come on, Volpe, because I'm invested. I'm already invested.
Mm-hmm.
And the MLB batting average is like 242. So my guy hitting 250 is above average, and he's got no glove.
That's why you look at OPS plus, though, because
oh my gosh,
batting average to batting average. It's park adjusted, it's league adjusted, and it tells you how above or below.
This is why I invited you. I invited you on here just to say, I test. No, he hates that.
I test.
Like, every time we have a Hall of Fame argument, I'm like, I saw this cat play. But you know what? You're getting to the age where you're seeing these guys in their prime. You're going to be saying the same thing about Shohei. It's like, no one's better than Shohei. Judge. Oh, man. You're going to tell those young cats, when you're my age, I test, homie. I test. When they're going to come up with the funny math again, they're going to have a new formula in 20 years. Yeah. They're going to have war. What's the war 7? Like the 7 prime years? Prime War or 7 War.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just starting to get war. Now they're making up more war.
I don't know.
They're just making stuff up. I'm a ball player. I'm not an accountant. So, fellas, what's going on behind my shoulder?
Well, it's cool.
Okay. Little one nut.
Volpe didn't get a hit. He walked. So.
Oh yeah.
So his batting average is still 248.
There we go.
I'll take it.
Sub 250.
Relax, bro. You're feeling good. You're feeling good. You got a couple of your young prospects coming up. Roman Anthony just had a little game-winning double, whatever. But you know what? He'll catch up. 3 years in the league. Volpe, he's good. But the thing is, it's hard when you go playing shortstop in the pinstripes.
Yep.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
That pressure's coming, man. You better start.
I always forget this is not a Zoom call with the homies, because this is what I love to do. I just love talking to my friends. But there's people actually in the chat. Ruben Snyder, Sammy, Jason Everyday Collector. Orlando's in every freaking live stream. How do you have the time, bro?
That's it. Jar, they call it.
Nah.
Yep.
He's talking about Jaws.
Jaws,
So,
yeah.
so the difference between Jaws and War 7, Jaws takes their best 7 years no matter where they happen, and War 7 takes their best 7 straight years.
All right.
So it depends on if you want just quality throughout the whole career or quality for like a consistent stretch. But they're both, you know, fine metrics to use for peak guys.
Nice,
bro.
See, I know the Red Sox fans are the smartest fans, man.
Bro, I am so blind. Dom, you lucky I love you, bro, because I'm about to kick you off. Your name. What is up with the name, bro? Volpe who? Are you
came
kidding
on
me,
here
bro?
slandering Volpe. You didn't notice it this whole time? I even pointed out to it with who's hitting below 250.
Yes. In person, auto.
In
Volpe,
person, man, that was
baby.
sweet, man.
Ooh,
It took Lou 5 whole minutes to read my username.
Oh, bro. I was just so happy you were here. You know, I'm outnumbered, but I'm not outgunned, baby. Army strong.
I don't know, man. I've gotten light in my old age, man. I used to be a better trash talker when I was younger. Now, the Red Sox winning all these championships has made me soft, man. Before we used to be so angry all the time, and I used to be all pissed off and try to win arguments. At least we couldn't win championships. I'd try to win arguments. So now I'm like, yeah, it's all good.
I know. It's been my daughter hasn't seen a Yankee championship in her lifetime.
Crazy. No.
Oh, no, it was so long ago.
Man.
We're actually in the middle of my longest World Series drought as a Boston sports fan because of when I was born. This is the longest stretch from 2018 till now that I've had without a championship.
Crazy.
That's crazy. What year were you born, Dom?
99, dude.
I was the class of 99.
Actually watching baseball, 99.
I was the class of 99. That's how old I feel. And you know what? Hugo, you're older than me.
Yeah, bro. I was class of 96, so. Man,
but you know what? We got that good Spanish hair. Look at that good Spanish hair, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We're like Mike Petty.
I know. I wish. I still got some, though. Hey, well, I had to wear a hat. This is the only hat that fit, man. I don't know what's going on with other hats.
Well,
Red Sox fans like those tight hats, though. You know, the short, like, brim. I don't know. It's
like the biker, like triathletes, the Boston.
No, like those Ivy League kids, you know, they're wearing like, you know what I'm saying, all bent. I can't do that.
Oh, yeah. You like apples? Those
yeah. I can't wear my hat like that.
Oh, I heard you shuffling cards. What you got? I know you got some Red Sox to show. I'll let you show them. I even pulled some Red Sox.
Who's
just
that?
for you guys.
I'm sure he's talking about you.
Me? Oh, man. You know, I didn't prepare well for Red Sox stuff, man. I had like latest pickups and stuff, but nothing Red Sox, man.
One of my favorite value box finds. Got this for like $5. Nice little hat.
Nice.
Pedro.
Oh yeah, man. Nice patch there.
Little 3-color.
Yeah, man. $5 you said?
Yeah, it was like $5. My homie gave it to me. Jeez. He owns the shop, so I put in a stack, but it came out to about $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sick.
That is, man. Yeah, I'm slacking on my Red Sox collection. I got.
Heck yeah, bro! Look at this red. Look, you would think I was like Pepino. Pepino got one of the best Yankee collections. I'm like, you don't bleed Dodger blue. You got that Yankee blue, bro. This is from my boy 4-Leaf.
Yeah.
Awesome gift.
Yeah, sweet, man. That's a sweet card of Fisk.
Yeah, I think he TTM'd it himself.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned it on one of my I had the card and I mentioned it on one of my videos and he just remembered it. Man. And I'm like, are you serious, bro? He's like, you said it. And I just made it happen. I'm like, too good. Man. Too good.
Yeah, Brad's the man. Yeah, Fisk is he does TTM, but I think it's like, man, $75 I want to say now.
Yeah. But it's true because like Canadian cards, you think about it. Like freaking who's just like Adrian Beltre, like you go to the National or these card signings, it's hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're used to TTM, I'm not a TTM. I know he used to sign for like $50 and then he upped it to 75. But when you think about it, That's a deal and a half, man.
Yeah.
That's a deal and a half. Jeter, you can forget about it. He charges through the moon and doesn't even sign that much.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Jeter's trying his best to be the modern Koufax with how he signs.
Yeah.
I need a Koufax. I know you got that Koufax.
I do.
I need one for sure. I got to catch up to you guys on my Hall of Fame auto collection.
Hugo, don't even mention anything to Lou. So me and Lou were around like somewhere in the 60s at the same time going
at the
to
national
next year.
Yeah.
And I like jokingly said to him, like, it would be fun to race to 75.
Oh man.
Because we both wanted to hit 100 eventually.
Yeah.
And before like we even got to the national, he was at like 74. And I bought a few at the national, and then he like blew me out of the water. He's already over 100. I'm still at like 78.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because it's a good thing that I'm not so narrow in my focus. Like I have PCs, but like there was no auto because I'm very specific when it comes to certain Hall of Famers. There's some I need cut autos, of course, because they were like pre-war guys.
Yeah.
But like some of the guys that I like or grew up watching, you know, I have my absolute set, silver stickers for the win. I have my Topps gilded collection. But with autos is very funny. There could be guys that sign all day, but if it's not like a certain color, a certain Sharpie, if it's streaky, like I could find I'm like George Brett's one I'm chasing, but it has to be like the right card placement of the auto. Ink has to be good. So that stuff you could be patient, or you have to be patient because it has to meet your eye. But so I haven't found anything that I'm loving. Like Cool Papa Bell's one I've been chasing.
Yeah.
There's a couple on there. I love what you did. I almost want to, you might be my, who's the guy who does creative autos? Tan Man. He does like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
He does some sick stuff, but you did a good job, bro.
There's that dude, Jay Pylon. They do some nice customs, man. And I was trying to get creative, but being that I collect that set, man, I got it actually right here, the Cool Papa Bell that I did the cut auto.
Bro, that's beautiful. With the green ink, you picked the perfect card for it.
Like Cool Papa Bell used to sign in green ink a lot. Yeah. So and it was certified, and it was only like $20-some. I was like, come on, man, that's how much it costs to get it certified. So I figured it was worth the risk, to throw it on here. But it came out good, man. I'm happy with it. Yeah, his stuff ain't cheap when it's like that on a card, like with a cut auto. It's
like the index cards are even going up, but I was looking at a couple index cards. You can get those index cards for like $50-$75 all day.
Yep.
And now they're going up, bro.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely are. That's limited. I mean,
you can give me updates, bro, because it's over my shoulder.
SOX just hit a double.
All right, World Series,
as they're calling him, Carlos Narvaez.
I can't look good.
I can't wait.
Third yesterday.
What was that?
He threw someone out at third and got the game-winning hit. Yeah.
The Yankees saw us trade our number one catching prospect away. Yep. And they were just like, "Oh, you want Carlos Narvaez? Give us a bag of potato chips. Here, you can have them."
Yeah,
that happens.
Yep.
We did that back in the day with Donier Novato. He was like our number one guy, but it happens, dude. It happens. Yep. We can't win them all. You can have our scraps. You're still second to the bottom in the division.
Your scrap might be an all-star this year, dude. He's good.
We'll see. In the AL's
he won't start. Raleigh's gonna run away with that, but they have to carry three guys. He'll probably be one of them.
Austin Wells is gonna be in the all-star.
He's hit eighth tonight, dude.
Bro, look at our lineup. We want him. It's more balanced that way. It's more balanced that way. Where we gonna put him? Where you gonna put him?
Clean up in the World Series, dude.
No, we can put him all over the place. Versatile, baby. But Ruben Snyder, this is one cat I cannot wait to meet at Strongsville. Yeah, he's a good dude.
He's a funny guy, man. He always comes good with funny comments in the chat.
Here's my Instagram friend, Federico. Man, we got some good. Oh, Hammer 44, my homie. Oh, he likes to Fisk. Oh, yep. You don't have to show Red Sox, bro. Show whatever you want. We're all about the cardboard here.
Since we were talking Hall of Fame autos, in case you haven't watched my latest video, I finally picked up a Willie.
Show your Willie.
I got it on this postcard. Man, the thing is, I'm trying to collect this set of the Negro League postcards from.
I'm rusty.
Yeah, the Ron Lewis. So it's Willie in his Birmingham Black Barons, uniform, and I'm trying to collect this set. So Willie's like the big name in the set. So these ain't cheap, and I saw it at the show that I went to the other day, and I got it. It's PSA certified. And
which show? The State Fair?
Yeah, the Fairgrounds show.
Yeah, I went. Me and Six and Seams went on Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Real chill.
That's cool. Did y'all get any autographs or?
No, we didn't do the autograph. I don't think it was Sunday. I don't know if there was any signers, like athletes that went to go sign.
Yeah. There was, I think there might have been some, but I think they're all football players. I don't think there were any baseball, but on Saturday, El Duque was there, and I got Canseco in person.
El Duque would have been fun to get, man.
And I didn't have all my Canseco cards, man. I always think I'm organized, and then on the way to the show, I couldn't find my stack of Cansecos, so this is the only thing I had that was handy. So I got the 92 upper deck. I forgot what these are called. Images.
He picked that card out. You gave him like options.
Yeah, I laid down 3 cards on the table. There was that one, the 40-40 club card, which with an auto it might not be so great to see. And then I had the Score Masters. That's the only thing I could find,
that card would have been sick autograph.
Yeah, I would have picked that card, I think.
Yeah, so he picked that one. It worked out well, man. I was happy with it.
Hey, Stooks.
Stooks is the man. No, congrats on that maze, dude. That is awesome.
Thanks,
I still look at my maze like every single week since I got it.
I love it.
I can't believe I own it.
Yeah, you got a Playing Days maze. That's nice, man.
I did. The guy just marked it as photograph because that's what PSA said, but it's clearly a J Publishing photo.
Yeah.
So I was really, really stoked to get that.
Man, that's the way to go. Get a Playing Days. For me, it's just that set, the postcard set, I couldn't pass it up. Maybe someday I'll get another one, but I'm good for now. But I'm still way behind you guys. That's like
Peter B giving me updates.
5 for me or something,
There's nothing wrong with post Playing Days, dude. You couldn't get this in the 60s and 70s.
What's that?
Yes, dude.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That post Playing Days
is glare, dude.
Yeah.
This one.
Shout out
bro, glare.
I just
that's a sick patch, bro.
That is, man.
I love that card, man.
I got I've been away for a week. I just got back in today, and I had some mail waiting for me. So this is a big autograph.
Open it.
The autograph, but
open it.
On this
I'll
one.
feel your thunder. Open it live, bro. Open it live.
Open it live. Man, it was like I walked through the door, bypassed my wife and kid, came straight to the mail room, and it was sitting down my desk.
Was that auto?
Hug, and then I said hi to the family.
What is it?
It's an autograph I've been wanting for years, man. 35 years. I've been wanting this autograph.
Spanish? Let me guess.
No, not Spanish.
He just showed a Willie Mays, and he's like, I got this autograph I've been wanting for 35 years.
35, that's what I'm trying to think. Is that he just got the
Willie. Is there a Babe Ruth in there? Like what
gotta be Hank.
What is he doing?
35 years this card came out. Well, not that it came out, it was available in packs.
Oh,
I ripped a ton of packs trying to find it.
That kind of gives it to me, I think.
Yeah. And I finally got one, man, at a great price. Like,
Pack
of all places, it was, man, who actually has surprisingly good deals is PSA on eBay. PSA, like, they'll sell stuff cheap, man. You gotta check out PSA's eBay account.
Is it the Reggie Jackson?
Yeah, there's a Reggie in here, baby. I hope it better be a Reggie. It better be a Reggie, but I gotta make a video with the add the suspense.
Bro, you can't talk to a baseball guy. Me and Dom knew it was gonna be from that set.
Yeah, man. It's a historic card. It just made the Hall of Fame, the Baseball Card Hall of Fame this year. So I was like, man, I've been wanting one for a long time now. Yo, guys, you'll see it on my video, but I'm probably not gonna open it now.
Oh, bro, that's so freaking awesome. That was gonna be my next question. I was gonna ask, what's the next? Since we all like autographs or love autographs, what's the next big one? Man, Willie Mays.
Oh man,
Reggie.
It's been a good week. I don't know what. I always gotta check with my wife before I buy. Anything that's got at least 3 digits.
It's all good.
And she's been saying yes a lot lately, so I have to take advantage of it, man. I don't know if it's for Father's Day or what, but it's not Father's Day yet, so I'm still. I might have one more request in me. I don't know. She might.
Did you get the Reggie bar to put it in?
The Reggie bar. No, I wish. Man, well, here's the thing. I'll tell you guys how I got this one. I've been wanting it for a while, and the prices have gone crazy. Even for a raw one, you're still paying $500-$600. Now I told you PSA graded it as a 4. And do I care that it's graded a 4? I don't. It had an auto 10 graded a 4.
I think it's steals.
On the photos you can't tell. So they posted it really cheap, like $300. Buy it now. As soon as I saw it pop up on my watch list, I couldn't buy it fast enough because I haven't seen it that cheap in a real long time. So
you gonna keep it in the slab or you gonna crack it?
Yeah, I'm keeping it slab, man.
Yeah. Well, I just say because
I'm glad it's a 4.
Yeah, how are you going to preserve the 4, Lou, if you crack it?
I was going to say since it's a low number, it's distracting. You can put it either in a Mag Pro or a 1-touch. That's why it was a legit question. Yeah. I mean, I could see if it's like an 8, 9, 10. I get it. Yeah. But I'm watching stuff now. There's another auto. It was a PSA 6 of a numbered jersey relic auto. I'm like, people. It's amazing how that 6 will eliminate half the competition. Like, numbered auto. And the auto is beautiful. Crazy. Those thick cars don't grade well anyway. So.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're collecting autos, that's what you want. The grade is just a bonus, really. The grade on the card. But, yeah, this is exactly what I've been looking for, like low grade. But as long as it's the auto, as long as it's the card, because even though there were 2,500 made, we really don't know how many are available out. Yeah, and there's a guy, man. I saw this dude. I don't know how many he's got, but there's one dude. I think he's got like 100 of them himself, or close to it. He's a collector of those. Yeah, so before he scoops them all up, I think that was my competition. That's why I got like FOMO really bad. As soon as I
100 of just the Reggies or just 100 from that?
The Reggies. Yeah, he's got a bunch of it. It's not, I don't know if it's 100. It's close to it. I saw a video that he was up to like 70 something, and this was an old video. So
I'm trying to remember. I think it was Jab's little brother, Pastimes or Collecting. What is it? I don't know. I like his channel a little bit. Something Pastimes or whatever. But he's been ripping it. I think he hit like the Johnny Bench.
Oh.
Joe Morgan.
The Joe Morgan duel, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a duel. I think he was the one that hit it.
Man.
Something of the past time.
Yeah, those were impossible to pull back in
the day. Oh, man. I ripped so many packs looking for those, man.
But you know what's funny? I was going to say this in one of my videos, but I always forget. Like, so John did a real good video with the addiction and stuff like that. And in it had like clips from like Jeff Wilson, and he's talking about breaking and stuff like that. And his breaking, he makes like I think he cleared like $2 million, he said. And he says something to the fact of $2 million sounds great, but it's so minuscule compared to some of the big breaking companies, obviously like Backyard, which is why Whatnot supports them. He said they're making 20, 30, 40 million. So I'm trying to think, I'm like, how are they making this much money? And of course, Fanatics is trying to 10x the hobby. They're making sure those guys are fed and fat, and they're putting as much as they want.
Yep.
Meanwhile, you go to Costco's and there's pallets of the stuff.
Yep.
So I'm like, golly.
Yeah.
We thought the junk wax, or as my boy Hip Hop Professor likes to say, Hip Hop era.
Yeah.
We thought that was bad.
Yeah.
Bro, they are just printing nonstop.
Oh.
It's amazing that breaking companies can make 30 million a
Mhm.
year.
Yeah.
You're splitting it 30 ways and selling team slots. So it's these boxes that used to be 80, $100 are now 3 to 5x that.
Yeah.
And then you're splitting it up into 30 spots and profiting a little bit off each spot. Like it adds up real quick.
It's almost like a Raz. Those Razes.
Yeah.
Because I remember, if somebody wanted, if their card was valued at $1,000, but they didn't want to sell it to a collector because they were probably going to get at best 80%. Because if you tell me, hey, I got a card available, it's $1,000, give me $850, we're all happy. But if my man wanted $1,000, 10 slots, $100 a piece. That way he gets his money.
Yeah.
And then people who don't mind losing $100 had a chance of getting 1,000. I get it, but that's what breaking is doing. It's just a Raz. These
on
guys
a
are
very
getting
large scale, yeah,
on a huge scale. But I was more obsessed with the amount they have to be printing, because there's a lot of breaking companies that we know of, and then you got the mom and pops, the ones that are trying to do it. They're buying the retail, they're buying the secondhand hobby boxes, and then trying to do it themselves. I'm like, man, there's a lot of cardboard out there. So I'm just going to do. I was starting to fall in love with ripping cards again, because like for Christmas, even though I didn't hit anything huge, I got a lot of nice rookie cards, some parallels. I had fun ripping with my daughter, Bob.
Yep.
But you know what? I got to be smart about it, because I spent a lot of money on those packs and hit really. I got a nice Paul Skeens collection, but he's a pitcher. He's a pitcher. He could be the next, Steven Strasburg.
Yep.
But even if he becomes Verlander, shoot, I could go get Verlander for $20 right now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I'm just gonna do, if there's a rookie I like Volpe, get the gold parallel, get the rainbow foil, get the chrome, get the refractor, be done with it.
Yeah, you can get all those at like $1 a piece, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
For real?
No, you can't get Volpe gold. This guy's just trying to crush me.
50 cents maybe.
50 cents.
Whatever, bro. My boy sticks and seams.
His batting average.
My partner in crime.
What's up, Mike?
Oh, basement card collector.
Yeah, Volpe is actually up right now.
Basement card collector. What's up, Jason?
A puck drop in.
Yeah, SOX are up 2-0.
Whatever. Let's get to showing some good stuff. There's a Joey D. Joey D, baby.
Nice.
That's an autograph. That's a big auto I want to get. And real talk, I've been trying to find a nice splinter. I would love to get a Teddy ball game.
He's very high on my list as well.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Joe D,
would you get a modern one? Oh, that's a sweet one, man.
Yeah, I got this at the National.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Will I get what?
He had autographs back in like '92 that were pack pulled, like I think in pull or score.
Yeah, bro.
Or like '92, I think. But is that what you're looking for? Something like that?
Honestly, I've been looking at some of the cut autos.
Okay.
There's some real nice ones, full signature, full name. Yeah. But if I could get the upper deck, bro. But those things, like we just talked about it, those things are pricey. It's like that's like the evolution of card collector. When you look at the history of baseball cards, that's such a pivotal point in the history of cards, man. So you got that going for it. It's expensive, dude. It's so expensive. And then on top of that, the scarcity, because you got what was hand numbered, but how many are really out there? Because
and a lot of them are faded too, man. So if you like really crisp looking ones are kind of rare now. In the Teddy, man, if you find a nice clean one, I've seen them sell for like $1,500 if it's clean. A lot of them are slightly faded, and people still paying close to $1,000.
I've seen a couple around 6 to 8. So that's if I could find one at that point, like at a National where I have money in my pocket.
Oh yeah, don't
Yeah, it'll be tough to swing that much right now.
Yeah, because I don't think those will ever go down in price at all. I mean, the demand's too high. They're starting to become scarce. Like, really.
He has a good signature too. He has a good signature.
Yeah.
Yo, Mike Sticks and Seams is like, yo, show some Red Sox fire. I've been trying to tell them, but they ain't got nothing, bro. I got more fire than them.
Man, you know, like let me see what I got.
I've been showing more Red Sox fire than them. I was ready for them. Here's a new one. I just got this.
You know what's crazy, man? Like, I'm probably the worst Red Sox fan when it comes to cards. I don't have a great Red Sox collection. I just don't.
Here's a Teddy ball game.
Nice.
This in a value box as well. This is in my honey hole. I got this for like $5-10. I was like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah, bro. You can have it."
Mike definitely didn't see this because this is the most fire Red Sox card that's been shown on the screen tonight.
It is. Oh yeah.
But I have
the big screen, man. That's nice.
I have Ortiz patch, Pedro patch as well.
I want to hear Lou say Big Papi just once tonight.
Nah, homie. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. Yeah, hell no, bro.
I gotta show
no grown man daddy.
Man, this is like, this is when, we've said it so many times. The community is so awesome. This is from Jason, Mr. Fisher Bike.
That's awesome, dude.
David Ortiz autograph. I mean, isn't that insane? Giving someone a David Ortiz autograph, man, that's wild.
I know. He never gave me anything that nice. He lives down the street from me.
Oh, man.
Fine, bro.
Oh, that's funny.
I'll show you a little love.
Yeah, it's nice. Love it, man.
I gotta get a better camera. I gotta get that HD. You know what I'm saying? Just for show off my cards. Well, man, I got stacks of stuff, man. Oh, here's a 49 Leaf. Scoot.
Holy cow.
Dude, man. He was fun to listen to. Back in the day when I was a kid, listening to him call games. It was fun, man.
For my boy, the Lonely Basement. Oh, bro. I was just calling. It's like he knew, bro. I sent you an email. You're supposed to be on the live stream right now. Here, this is for you, homie. I don't know if you have one, but this is one of my best flea market finds of all time. And then I got it graded. Here's a Donnie Baseball Tiffany. The guy sold it to me thinking it was just a Topps. And then when I flipped him, like, ooh, that ain't a Topps. That's a Tiffany.
Man.
And then I got it graded and got a 9. Man, this card or this camera ain't doing it justice, but super nice, man. A little Topps Tiffany for my boy at the Lonely Basement.
Nice. That's got to be Donnie's best rookie card, right? The Tiffany Topps.
Yeah, I would think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Most scarce, at least, yeah.
Most scarce, yeah. I mean, yeah, if you're able to get it, that's definitely sweet. I guess the Donruss one is like probably the most popular because that was like the chase card back in late 80s and stuff.
I gotta get with Orlando. I just saw his latest video at Fort Lauderdale, so I'm gonna try to plan one with him. But shoot, Nationals next month, right? So everyone's going over there.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to National, bro?
Not this year.
You going?
And it was a couple of weeks ago is a yes, but stuff has happened in the last couple of weeks that has become like a no. But I want to say maybe.
Well, I'm only saying this because I think I did it 2 years ago when I didn't go. I did a live stream on Thursday, and I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was 4Leaf. 4Leaf went live at the get together, so it was 6 of us on here just talking and enjoying the get together.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like the not at the National stream, and like 2 of the people on were at the show.
Keith at the Lonely Basement. Welcome to the Lonely Basement. Keith is like one of my new favorites. I just love how he talks. He talks rhythmically, staccato. He'll be like, my boy, I don't do it as good as Brent Richards.
Yeah.
Brent Richards does a great, but he's like, here's a Don Benedict. Here's a 9. Donnie Baseball. I'm not doing it justice, but
good.
Heath is the
No,
man.
we all get what you mean, man.
He's the man, dude. I was worried when his basement flooded. I was like, no.
Oh man,
That's always that's scary, dude.
it's risky down there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy, Lou, God Like Collectibles is in the basement now, and
Yeah, he turned that basement nice, man.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Nice little view, lights everywhere, super
Yep.
fancy. Here's
we
a
don't got
rare
Florida, man. We no basements here.
A-
Yeah,
Pedro bat. Like, how often did he swing the bat?
crazy,
Oh,
man.
when he was in the National League quite a bit.
Yeah,
But he's wearing the Red Sox uni. I figured it was like,
That could be an Expos bat.
I mean, in the World
Yeah.
Series with the Red Sox, he swung a bat, but
I would
not
think
well.
I would think it was like a interleague. I can't see the year. Because when did interleague start coming to play? It's been a minute now. It's been at least 20
I'm
years.
blanking on the first year that it was regular.
But I was like, Pedro bat relic? That's got to be sick. So
Man, it started in '97. Interleague started in '97, so that's weird.
I'll show you some of my
It doesn't
favorite
feel
player
probably.
growing up. A row 0 of Bernie Williams. Shout out to Victor Negron.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got a sweet Bernie collection, man.
Oh my gosh, this is number to 500. Yeah, Victor is the man.
Oh yeah.
But you want to know who's even better than that?
Oh boy.
Brace yourself.
Sure, I can't find it. But I found this one. Boom. The mantle.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He was good.
Yeah.
I can't find nothing.
It was decent.
Oh.
I could show a little bit of Yankee.
I'll show a little bit.
If you show the Yankees, you're going solo.
So I got CC Sabathia.
Oh, bro, but with the Indians, homie, that don't count.
Yeah, man. And then I got the patch auto.
You would find a way to show a Yankee Hall of Famer without showing actual pinstripes. That's a sick
man.
one.
This is where he won his Cy Young, dude.
This is a sick
What are
one.
you talking about?
True.
That's sick, dude. I still remember. Oh, my boy Mookie. Mookie. Little bro. That's what Mets fans will always be little bro. I missed the Buckner cards. You know? But just for
No Buckner. What you got for Mook?
Just for Mook,
Now we got to show a Mets card
the
for
greatest player on the planet.
Yeah, hold up. I got a future Hall of Famer.
Ooh,
Little Carlos Beltran Mets.
Oh, yeah,
you know what, bro? He's an auto I'm looking at right now.
Get it now, man.
Him and Jones.
Next year.
Him and Jones, baby. That's gonna be a great. That's gonna be a nice one because they were great center fielders.
Jones, I'm not sold if he's gonna get in next year or his final year. Though.
Really? You don't think so?
I think there's enough wiggle room with where he finished last year where he might not bump up enough with 1 year left.
Where did he? I thought he was like 72%. I thought he was close. No. Where was he? What did he? Was he in the 60s? I thought I could have swore he was like 72, bro. I thought he was much 60s. Higher. Was he?
He didn't jump as much as I would expect him to. Yeah, he's at 66.2%. So there's enough wiggle room there where he might not make the jump next year, but then he'll have the year 10 push the next year. Over 70, he'll probably get it.
The Billy Wagner push, as I like to call it. Overrated.
It started with Tim Raines, actually. The last year.
Yeah, but The Rock is legit, man.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Stu, did they show the Soto cards yet? Come on, man.
I got one Soto card. I got the update.
Yeah, I got a lot of his rookie cards, but I don't have any autos. And you know what? I don't want any anymore. Don't want them.
You got a prospect for your future Hall of Famers when you go for 200.
Yeah, really.
What you got, Hugo?
I had a Billy Wagner auto somewhere. I can't find it, but
you know your Boston hat looks like a Tampa Bay with the T, right? It looks like a T right here, and then the B. Tampa Bay.
It does look like it. I know.
Go Rays, baby.
This is like a real fanatic, hat. I'm saying it's got the logos everywhere. My kid wears this one. I don't wear it, but let me see. I picked this up recently. This is a throwback.
What you got, homie?
a Mets great. All right, so now I worked with this dude's son. You guys remember Felix Millan?
Oh, geez.
Look at that mustache.
Cat. All right, so yeah, so you got the cool stash. Got that auto a couple of days ago, and then I picked up a buyback as well with the stash. You see how he's choking up. I always like that card, and it's a buyback. So shout out to my boy Shane.
He looks like he's gonna paddle upstream, dude. That's just
I know, right?
Choke up a little bit more.
But I worked with Felix Millan's son at a resort years ago, and he used to come and visit us. Well, his son, but he used to talk to us baseball and tell stories about when he was on of course, the Mets and the Braves. So it was pretty cool. Nice guy, man. Super gentleman, and that was a recent pickup. I'm planning a video about Felix the cat.
Felix the cat.
Yeah, Felix the cat. Still has some kind of Mets record, I think.
You want to see a legend, bro? I didn't know how it was gonna go, so I got a box of failed Yankee loves. I got a box of Gleyber Torres. I got a box of Miguel Andujar.
Got a box of Anthony Volpe's.
Bro, you better watch out, dude. You're talking a lot of noise.
Blue Rocks next live. I got a box of
You're talking a lot. Where's my?
Hey, yeah, we're 40 minutes in, man. We haven't done any trash talking, really.
That's why I'm trying to just slowly to get in there. 2-0 Red Sox so far.
We're gonna get kicked
runner
off.
on first. Raffy Devers up.
Me and you are getting kicked off.
Is that a button card?
Yeah, I've always wanted one.
Oh, now I need to get my button card.
Yeah.
I've always wanted one. Oh, I really thought he was the one.
Is that Gleyber?
That's Gleyber, bro.
Man, he's doing pretty good with the Tigers too, man.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the lights in New York are heavy, you know. But you know what? He was nice. He's just with the potential he had. It was like I compared to Major League when Willie Mays Hayes fell in love with the home run.
Oh yeah,
and it's like, that's not your game, bro.
Yeah.
That 38 home runs was possibly the worst thing that could have happened for his career.
Yeah.
When Gleyber crushed it, and then he's just, I'm like, bro,
he fell off after that. Yeah.
Bro, you play second base. We don't need you hitting 35 home runs. Be 2020.
Man.
What you got, homie? What you got?
Mine's a little bit better. It's a 2018 World Series champion, David Price.
The Rays. Yep, Tampa Bay Ray, baby.
Pictured in a Red Sox uni there.
That's Tampa Bay Ray forever and for always.
I always wanted these button cards too, and I got a great deal on this.
Sox up 3-0. Thanks for the update, Peter B.
Yeah, I show love. At the end of the day, we're still in first place. Yeah. Oh, I keep on forgetting. At the end of the day, who's Baltimore? Baltimore. Thank God for Baltimore for you guys.
Man, Baltimore. What's going on with them?
We don't talk about them.
Bro, Baltimore, I thought Charm City was going to be a problem this year. I thought they were going to be a problem.
Yeah.
I was a little worried that they lost Burns and replaced him with Sagano and Morton, but then Grayson Rodriguez got hurt, and the other guys just did not pitch.
It just shows, I mean, young lineup, you're like, okay, but pitching, dude. It's just, golly, man.
It's true.
They could drop, you can have a healthy lineup, 6-7 runs, and it doesn't matter if they're giving up 8-9 every game, dude.
Well, that's the thing too. Like, the offense isn't as good as it's been the last 2 years either, paired with the terrible pitching. So I was begging for somebody to sign Kyle Gibson. I was like, how is this man still out there? Like, this is the guy that you give up a controllable 22-year-old for at the trade deadline. Just pay him money now.
Here you go. Boom. Right there.
And Kyle Gibson got completely shelled as an Oriole.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that Molitor? Okay. I can't see.
Come on, bro. You're not that blind. Why would I show Molitor?
I don't know. I can't tell.
That's the captain, baby.
I'm trying to go by the swing.
The shortstop. Number 2.
Bro, Jeter.
Jeter. Look at the auto, bro.
Jeter.
Dang.
Number 2.
I really need my eyes fixed. Well, they were very comparable, actually, Jeter and Molitor.
6 all time.
Very similar players.
Molitor, even though he played half his career at DH, I think it was a slightly better defender too.
Wow. Molitor from Jeter.
No one can do the jump throw like Jeter.
I need my readers like you, Lou. I can't.
Bro.
I
My
can't.
kids make fun of me all the time.
I think that's the only reason why he invited me on this live, Hugo, was so someone could read what's going on.
Yes, I know. Get some young blood.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
These were sick inserts back in the day. They're not too great.
What's the name of that one?
Soul of the Game.
Okay.
Soul of the Game.
Nice. Yeah, they don't make inserts like they used to, man.
No.
Yo, fuddy duddy.
They got taco fractors and stuff now.
Yeah.
It's a wild time.
Here's a real CC Sabathia. And the pinstripes, baby. Well, this is not pinstripes, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
This is a 101 too. Sick.
Sweet.
Man, my dang LED busted. So I can't get the nice light refractorage on it. Bro, it's crazy. Like, it's hard not, because I love Aaron Judge. I don't know if you know. He's a beautiful man. I love Aaron Judge.
No.
And it's so hard not to buy Aaron Judge cards. But it's so not the time to buy Aaron Judge cards.
Possible time.
Oh my gosh, bro. I've been looking for a refractor since Christmas. And I didn't buy it because I'm like, man, 125. The cards from one. I didn't want to be like Mike Trout collector. You know, they're buying Trouts like it was going out of style. Yeah. I'm like, it's a refractor. It's nice, but the card's not even 10 years old. And now, bro, you can't get that dang refractor raw for under $300. I'm like, oh.
Crazy.
And then you try to get this card. Again, people stayed away from it last year because it was an 8. Try to get it now.
Nope.
Bro.
It doesn't. The grade doesn't matter when there's a finite supply like that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You just grab one. Almost all of my golds are 7, 8s, and 9s. Like I don't care.
Yeah, dude. And the thing is, like, the most important thing I was looking at, and this has no border, so I don't know if it's off center or what, but there's no chipping. Like these borderless, there's no white showing on the front.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'll take that all day.
Yeah, for sure. They all look, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, to have a gold, man, that's what I'm saying. That's the way to collect in this modern hobby.
Bring out gold, dude. It's a whole nother thing.
Uh-oh. Man, plus Judge, man, that home run last night was nasty, man. Crochet working on a shutout and
admit it. You knew he was going to admit it. You knew he was going to hit a home run when he was up to bat. You knew.
No, man, Crochet had gotten him 3 times. I really thought.
Bro, it was like 6 at bats in a row or something like that. But you just knew. Just knew it in your heart and in your soul.
And he didn't just hit it out, man. He crushed that thing. He almost hit the sit-go sign.
Corey Seager.
Oh yeah, Corey Seager.
Bro,
he's been missing a lot of time this year, dude.
Do you have the Mookie, bro?
I do not have Mookie Gold, no.
That would be sick. Is it crazy expensive? I wouldn't think so because, you know, with the distraction, it's reasonable, right? I'm not saying it's cheap, but it's not like a $500 card. I would think
it's around there.
Is it? I would think 300. I would think it was a safe 300. But
maybe if you get lucky.
I need to get his base first. I need to get what is it, 2014? Is it 2014
update?
2014
update, yeah.
Yeah, I need to get that because he's an easy Hall of Famer, man.
Oh yeah.
And I love it. He's so athletic, man.
I got this one before the playoff run last year.
Bro, that's such a good freaking card.
Skyrocketed.
Oh yeah.
Such a good freaking card, dude.
He's awesome.
Dude, all his stuff and you know what? Even after
I cried that he's a Yankee. So sad that there's gonna be New York American League on his Hall of Fame plaque. That's terrible.
Heck yeah, dude. And the thing is, he even said, yes, he's been a Hall of Famer. Yes, he's had some success, but he is crushing the ball, batting average wise, everything. He's like just hanging around greatness. Talking about Aaron Judge, he's like I pick stuff up, and you know I learn from Aaron Judge.
Yeah. No, he's a great guy. The Cardinals have always been my National League team because Albert Pujols. So when Arenado and Goldschmidt were both there, it was really fun. They're both really easy guys to root for.
Yeah. Arenado, he's another sneaky. He's an easy Hall of Famer too.
Yeah.
10 straight gold gloves.
You can't. Yeah, that's like automatic.
And then he's going to have 400 home runs and 2,000 hits. Like it's easy.
If Scott Rowland could get in, he's
exactly.
He's easy.
He's definitely better than Rowland, I think. So
she has not given it to me. That's her Aaron Judge. He gave her a Judge to 5. I think it was a press proof. Oh yeah, he said press proof. Yeah.
And
but, she had it displayed. Oh yeah, Freddie Freeman is overrated. Said no. Oh yeah, dude, it boggles my mind. I guess you pick when you're as a Braves organization when you have your 2 superstars going at it, or I won't say going at it because Freddie's the consummate professional. I think, in my opinion, from what I've seen.
Oh yeah,
but they're like bumping heads. One wants stuff done a certain way. The young super talent wants to do things his way. Yep. They had to pick a side, and I think they picked the wrong side. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't like asking for the moon. He wasn't asking for a crate. He's like, pay me what I'm worth. And
he fired his agent too because the agent didn't tell him about the deal the Braves put on the table. Even though it was less, he said he would have took it.
Yeah. The thing that was important for him was just the years, right? He wanted a certain amount of years. He wants security.
He wanted to be able to finish his career there, essentially.
Should have done that deal.
Because of this man, Todd Helton, Freddie Freeman, and Paul Goldschmidt and Joey Votto are, I think, all gonna waltz into the Hall of Fame, the new age first baseman type.
Oh yeah. That's a good SPX is sick.
They're some of the cheapest patches you can buy, dude. They're awesome. They got great authentication on the back.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, it's upper deck. You can't go wrong, man.
All right.
The best.
We haven't talked about Jeter in like 5 minutes. Here's my favorite rookie card.
No.
This is my favorite rookie card of his. Really? This is my favorite one, bro.
It is a cool one.
Is my favorite. Everyone likes the 93 SP, but
that's cool.
You have the 93 gold with you?
Yeah. I thought
was it upper deck gold?
No, the top's gold.
Oh, yeah, top's gold.
I actually pulled this as a kid.
Man.
So that's why it's near and dear to me. I didn't want to get.
We just showed all the gold rookies, but those are the OG.
OG, baby. It was in my album. Still, I could still see like the sand. Back in the day, you get like little sand or dirt stuck in the sleeves. It was like still a little indentation of. There was one little rock or something in there. I don't care. This is the one I pulled as a kid. It was in the center of my binder page. You always put the important card in the middle.
Yeah,
that's it. Condition don't matter, man.
I gotta pick up the Edmonds from '93 because the Jeter's way out of my range. But Edmonds is a guy that was one and done on the Hall of Fame ballot and didn't deserve to be. That has a rookie
man.
It, so.
Yeah, I can't believe that. I always give it. Because I have friends that are like, oh, he was the best center fielder of. I'm like,
the problem was he came on the ballot with Andrew Jones.
Yes,
both of them have less than 2,000 hits, and they also came on when the ballot was stacked with steroid guys.
Yeah,
so their numbers look even worse.
Yeah.
So the writers didn't keep him around. It was a shame.
I think that's one with time. Do you know his? You know all the analytics. You know his like WAR off the top of his.
He's got a good WAR.
He's up there. Got to be over 60. Yeah, because his defense was so good.
Yeah. Well, excellent glover.
60.4. He's got 1,949 hits, so 51 away from the Rule 2000. 393 home runs, so 7 away from 400. Scored over 1,200 runs, drove in 1,199. So,
and how many Gold Gloves?
Really good.
Solid resume, man.
Was it 9 Gold Gloves?
Yeah, 8
Gold Gloves.
8.
Yeah,
that's
and
the thing, man. Yeah, I had a buddy. I think it was John. He's like, "No, he's better than Jones." Jones made it so easy. It looked like he was just so athletic, so smooth, so fast. I always said, I told another buddy, not John, I was like, the reason Jim Edmonds has all these highlight catches is because he was playing so short. Yeah. He was playing so short. He was always out of position.
Yeah. But that's tough, man. Center field's tough from that era, that's a tough position because all these good guys. I mean, the thing is, the top of the
Torrey Hunter, dude, almost fell off the ballot this year.
Lofton. Lofton is the number one that should be in, I think.
Torrey Hunter, I don't understand. I just don't. I don't get that one, dude.
I came around on Torrey Hunter because I've been pushing for Andrew Jones, and 410 Gold Gloves really that
that's a lot.
different from 350 and 9?
Yeah.
Is 50 home runs and 1 Gold Glove really that big of a difference when Torrey Hunter has way more hits and runs scored? So it's like
Torrey Hunter, man. I just don't.
I came around on him. He's a super likable guy too.
Great guy. He was good in the media, friendly.
Yeah.
You know,
he's a
like
prime
him.
era committee guy.
Yeah, dude.
An era committee with like people that played with him being like,
I think he's going to be with time. Hopefully, he's not too much longer, but he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
I just hope he sees it. I just hope he sees it.
He's still hella young. He's like 50.
He's probably in his 40s though, right?
He's 49. He's turning 50 in July.
Yeah, he'll be like, unfortunately, it'll be like 20 years.
I know. Yeah,
but 20 years. Yeah,
he'll be good. But yeah, he's an excellent outfielder, man. I love him. Made stuff so easy, man. What's this? Jeter or Ripken?
Ripken all day.
One. Yeah, I got.
That's a tough one.
What are you? Shut up! You're such a hater, bro.
I'm not even saying this as a Yankee hater. That objectively, why is that a tough one?
I don't think it's. I think it's tougher than you think, but no, I'll go with Ripken. Ripken got 2 MVPs.
Ripken has 3 of the best shortstop seasons of all time, and then he has the bulk.
Yeah, his peak is good. I don't know where he ended with home runs. I know he was a power guy.
He's close to 400, right? Or over 400.
How long did he play third base? He ended
431 hits. 431 home runs, excuse me.
431, that's a lot.
Yeah. 3,600 hits. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it's Ripken.
184 for Ripken. Let me look at the defensive metrics.
And I've always been a Jeter. Like, I was always on board with, that he was overrated. But really now, looking at
shortstops
nowadays, and I know he's growing on me. I'm like, because he could steal a base.
Who grew on you?
His defense wasn't that terrible, that as people say. I know he won some Gold Gloves that he probably didn't deserve, but he still was solid. He wasn't like sloppy on the field.
No, Jeter's an all-time great. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, he deserves to be a Hall of Famer. Awesome, but Ripken revolutionized the shortstop position,
especially at that size.
That size, 5 tools, like the whole thing. Ripken played 675 of his 2,977 games at third base.
Man. Thing is, when Jeter played, man, I'm not going to lie. Like, when he was in the lineup, I always felt like, oh, man, the Yankees are tough today. When he was not in the lineup, and that was rare, it was like, oh, they don't got Jeter. He was such a leader. I don't know. I think, I don't know.
Today's actually the anniversary. He was
probably a better all-around player than Ripken, all around. But Ripken is just so solid. It's
okay. I'm just going to do this because I love Orlando. He's my guy. I'm not going to kick him off the chat, but here you go.
Oof.
But it's not like Jeter. Like that's come on, bro. It's still 71 WAR, bro. He's like, ooh, damn scrub. Oof.
Yeah,
but you know what?
Ripken is at least the best shortstop since integration. I would argue he's the greatest of all time. I know Honus Wagner has some ridiculous stats from the dead ball era.
Yeah, and we're talking numbers a lot and stuff like that, but there's something about coming up big in those playoff moments. And if there was a clutch hit that I needed or someone to make the right play, he's going to be my guy every time. Every time. I want him when there's runners on base and I need that hit. Or, that guy not to make that error like your boy Volpe. I threw that one in for you, bruh.
Oh, man.
He's young.
Yeah. Man, the biggest what if at shortstop, I gotta drop Nomar's name because Nomar, man. Remember him at his peak? That was an insane, right off the bat, man. Rookie of the year.
You're my age, bro. The time when shortstops was alive, bro, was when it was A-Rod, Jeter, Nomar, and then don't forget Miggy. A lot of people thought Miggy was the best of the group.
If Tejada didn't use steroids, I'd be pushing him for the Hall of Fame so much. His career was fantastic.
Miggy was sick, bro.
The beast, man.
I remember going to like the mall shows, picking up all the Miggies I could find.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I have his 97 Bowman Chrome refractor just because like the Beltrays and the Hallidays are like super expensive, and I got it for like $18 or something.
Oh, was it that cheap? I might just get it. Those refractors.
If you don't care about a grade, yeah, you can get it cheap.
Those Bowman cards with the Bowman refractors from that late 90s, bro. So pretty. I didn't know I wanted one so bad till I got one.
Making me go to boxes I don't have, man.
Bro, I'm all about it, man. I got so many cards. I thought you guys were gonna be showing your collections.
Lou's doing everything, man. Oh,
well, I prepared. This afternoon when I sent you guys, when you guys said you were good to go, I'm like, let me get some Yankees, some Red Sox.
Man, no joke. I thought this was gonna go as I was expecting to get kicked off the live, to be honest.
Why would I do that?
I thought Lou was gonna give me the boot like with 5 minutes in. All the trash talking I was ready to do.
And you need to drink a little bit more for.
I know, man. Thing is, the Red Sox have to be better, man. It's not as fun. Oh, with that sweet, yeah. You can see that shine on that.
Miggy, are you on mute, bro?
Oh,
I was, yeah. I don't want all the clinking of the boxes when I'm grabbing them. So yeah,
what a thoughtful guest.
Yeah, but under $20 shipped for an 8.
That's pretty sick.
Under $20. Yeah.
Yeah. The bill trade my wife got me was also in an 8. It was not $20.
That's why I do not have the belt tray, man.
I was like, baby, wait, I just wanted the base. She's like, well, I came across it in the search and I just thought it was so much pretty. That's exactly what she told me. It was so much prettier. I'm like, all right, this birthday present's pretty bomb. I didn't know I wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
Hey, my boy Michael Ham.
Go ahead.
You know Michael.
Oh yeah. Michael does the best.
Your favorite Hall of Famer right there.
Bro, I got that in the mailbox and have yet to go to the mailbox.
I finally found one that wasn't bumped up with the Hall of Fame price. So
yeah, I just bought it. I just waited for a raw one. I just waited till I found one because I was looking at 8s.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm not spending $25 on freaking Billy Wagner, bro. So I spent like
the raw ones are like 8 to 12, I guess. And I got that for 15 and a 7. So
that's not bad.
Yeah.
The most important thing was the chipping on the edges. So I waited for a nice one. I got mine for like $8 shipped.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, this is the only way I could communicate with James. How many text messages have we sent in the thread? And now this guy's. I'm surprised. I'm surprised this guy doesn't say, "Oh, I didn't know there was a live stream tonight."
Yeah, he bypassed the.
He knew that it was going to be 4-0 Red Sox through 6, and he's
scared, bro.
Staying away.
It just goes to show you don't need expensive cards. Like this is one of my favorite cards,
the
All Rise joint, and it's literally, I think, a $5 card.
Yeah,
such a sick card, dude.
That's good, man. That is.
Speaking of Brent Richards, that's like his little logo right there.
Yeah.
You saw Brent's coming back.
I did. He replied to my comment, and then I saw the video.
Wait, what? Did I miss something?
Brent Richards is coming back.
Oh, I don't know. I've missed the whole week of watching stuff, man. I've been away from work.
Oh, bro, you missed the drama on YouTube. So much. It was like TMZ. It was like TMZ on YouTube. We stopped talking cards and started talking drama. My boy Brent had a heartfelt peace out. Deuces.
I did watch that. Yeah.
And then everyone talked about it.
Oh man,
that's all good. We need content.
Affected, you know.
We're content creators. We gotta talk about it, bro.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all love. At least for me, it's always love. Here's Paulie O'Neill. Yeah, baby. Little Paulie O'Neill.
Great player, don't get me wrong. Did they need to retire his number?
I think because he's in the booth.
When is enough with the Yankees with retiring numbers? Like,
I honestly, I wouldn't have retired his number, but I think because he's so a fan favorite and he's in the booth.
Yeah.
I think that's why they did it. Like Bernie, I get center fielder for the Yankees.
Oh yeah.
Got to.
His whole career.
Who wants to wear 51 anyway?
Yeah. Come on,
nobody's asking for it. Go.
But yeah, the Pauly number, I was like, huh. Posada, I get because he's there. I mean, the core four you got to do.
Yeah. And
Bernie doesn't talk about enough because he wasn't there towards the end. But yeah, Pauly was like, okay, now we need numbers, guys. You can't go triple digits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
I
the
know,
amount
right?
of baseball players across the league that wear a number below 30 on every other team versus the Yankees, it's like staggering because of all the retired numbers they have.
Well, you got cats with I saw Gary, another one. I got a box of Gary Sanchez, bro. I got a box.
Has the Yankee wore 00 yet?
00?
No, I don't think so. Oh, here's
that day is coming sooner than later.
Here's my Miggy. Miguel Andujar, 40 home runs. That was a sad day. He came back way too soon. Hurt himself even more.
Yep.
That Miggy?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm getting too much glare here.
What was it, Miggy?
Yeah.
That's a sick one.
Wow.
Ooh, and is that the sticker so you can see what game it was from?
Mm-hmm.
That's the best.
Yeah,
I don't know why they don't do that.
He got a hit in that game against the Pirates.
They only do that with tribute too, I think. Like they don't do it for any other high-end product. Like they should do that with all their jerseys. But they don't.
Tribute and museum collection, I think, are the only two I've seen it in.
Bro, that's one of the sickest Miggy autos too. That's huge.
Dude, nobody was bidding on it, and I just had to.
It's clean.
That's a sick. Auto. That's like
only
a full
triple
name.
crown. Only triple crown since '67.
Yeah, and then when Aaron breaks it, it's gonna be the first one.
Judges trying. Everyone's been talking about 400, and what's been in the back of my mind is he can win triple crown. Because Shohei almost won it last season, and no one talked about it. And I feel like no one's talking about it with Judge yet either.
Well, Judge was so close, I think 2 years ago, when Arias beat him by like 3 or 4 points. Like they were in it. And I think Luis Arias won it with like a 315, 314. And I think
was the same thing last year. Arias beat out Otani by like 3 hits. Yeah.
That little slap hitter is preventing triple crowns. But this year, man. And the thing is, honestly, I don't know if you guys remember, Judge had a home run taken away from him because he was hitting in the minor league park when he was playing the Rays. He crushed one so far, and they didn't count it because they didn't have the angles. What happened?
I think Goldsmith just got wrapped one around the pole.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
I like Pesky's pole now.
That looks fair to me.
Pesky's pole, finally.
Pesky.
Oh, the replay looks like it's foul.
Ah.
Yeah, it's foul.
Still 4-zip, man. Yankees having trouble scoring against the
Let me
Sox.
show you this legend. He's rocking 99 now, in Baltimore. Gary Sanchez.
Oh man.
Cracking, bro.
They were like, how do we replace Anthony Santander's 44 home runs? Let's sign Tyler O'Neill and Gary Sanchez.
Hey, it's Moneyball, bro.
They spent more money than they should have on those two guys.
Look at all these Gary. Man, I thought he was gonna be the truth, bro. You remember like when he came into the league, he had like 30 home runs in like 60 games or something.
Like
if your catcher can hit a little bit, you feel great.
Oh my gosh! Said my catcher couldn't catch. Like he couldn't frame. It's the way he catches is so lazy. Like one knee down, one leg down. He doesn't. He had a terrible. Well, his arm was okay, but not accurate at all. He was terrible.
That's what his appeal is to teams now with the universal DH. Is he's like, I'll DH against lefties, and then you have a third catcher on the roster.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, emergency catcher.
There is a need. He would be good on the Sox.
Oh, Sheffield.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing. Is it Rob Cash who's doing the stance?
Yeah, like Cash Cards. Yep, Rob.
Cash Cards.
Yeah. Today I missed out, man.
I might still do it because it's a fun one. But yeah, dude, like if I could have the perfect swing, like the most intimidating, I was going to do the ones I hated the most. I'm giving all my trade secrets away because I probably won't do it now. But like, do you remember Craig Counsell?
Oh yeah, that dude was all.
Yeah, like he was choking himself, bro.
Yeah.
He's like
he manages the Cubs, dude.
Yeah, but his batting stance was one of the most funkiest.
That was funky, man.
Absurd. Like he twisted himself, like winding up, and he's like, he was like this. All
the Greek god of walks, man.
The craziest one was the Greek god of walks, man, Euclid.
Yeah.
That was the craziest swing.
So
he didn't even have his hand on the bat at times.
I mimicked that one all the time.
Yeah.
Playing wiffle ball all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you suck at wiffle ball. I hate it. So I was gonna do I lost my train of thought. Great counsel, Euclid.
That's why you suck at wiffle ball. I didn't expect that one, bro.
You were at the Misfit house, but you didn't play wiffle ball, did you?
No, we didn't play.
Yeah, I think it was too dark, but yeah, we were playing. That was fun, man. Playing wiffle ball. We had a nice backyard, dude.
Real nice, great house.
Yeah, I'm hoping Strongsville. I don't know the Strongsville setup. Everyone's at the Best Western, but I know we passed Strongsville when we were going to the National from the house. So if we could get that house again, that'd be sick.
Man,
that'd be fun. But
you said you're going to the next Strongsville, right, Lou?
Yeah, I'm going to Strongsville. It's around my birthday, so
yeah, for real, Dom.
Yeah, it looks like a really great time, and it's,
it does, man.
Still got that community feel. Enough guys are going now where it seems worth the potential flight.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's easier to swing. You know, as great as the National is, 5 days is still 5 days away from the family, the kids. I feel guilty, even though my kids are older. My wife is still holding it down by herself. The kids are by themselves. You know, I'm over here spending whatever I'm spending, plus the room, plus food, and then I come back tired from buying baseball cards. And wife is like, "Okay, Tag, you're it. You can help out now." I was like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
You know, but
I only ever go to the National for 3 days anyway.
Oh, really?
Were you there that short this time around last year?
Every single time I go to the show 3 days, and that's it.
Pretty much Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, unless I really hold back my money, which I'm not a proponent of doing, unless there's just nothing there. Which at the National is just an impossible statement.
Impossible. You'll find something.
I just don't have the money to go 5 days for all those hours and hunt and spend.
But yeah, I think that's very appealing. 3 days max, cheaper. You hang it, and it seems like there's more emphasis on the get-togethers. There's more quality time because the National you try to hit everybody because everyone is there.
They said it. You can look across the show floor and find people for opinions or to walk or to talk. The National, if you lose your group, you're just wandering around a bunch of random people.
Bro, I'm walking with John, and literally 5 minutes, I was talking to myself. He stopped somewhere. I kept walking. I turned around like, John, you can't hear nothing. I didn't find him for another hour and a half. I'm like, bro, and that's because we went to the safe place, James, his table. Like, if you were lost, I just went back to James' table, and someone was there hanging out.
That's what I would do too. We called that front area right when you walked in the box where all like the older vintage dealers were. If I completely lost contact with everybody since you couldn't find anyone by phone, I would just go over there and I start walking the aisles over there and I'd run into somebody that was in that area. But the Strongsville, that rink is essentially the box, like everyone's there. So there's a lot of appeal in that show now that it's starting to grow in our community.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit easier. It's around my birthday, but I think I could swing it, fly up there. I'm trying to get one of these knuckleheads down here, either Mike Sticks and Scenes or Jason. That way I have a buddy to fly with. Sure. And then just go. But I remember what I was gonna say. The whole point, the show is great, but bro, that trade night, the collectors, picking up the Bondsbred Jackie for what they picked it up. I'm going to save my money. I'm going to refrain from buying and just buy at the YouTube get together. Get the homie discount. Get the YouTube discount, bro. They were selling.
Lou, you spend all your money before you get to the show anyway. I don't know why you're trying to say like, oh, I'm usually like the guy.
I'm
sometimes you can't drive up there, man. You can't drive up there, Lou. Just get there.
Yeah, Lou. It's day 0, and Lou's just like, oh, look at all my pickups.
That's true because Well, when you have people like Rick in your group, I have, Rick sold me some fire, Hank Aaron auto,
Oh yeah.
the Clemente Memorial postcard. And then George had that Johnny Bench. He held it for me for like 6 months.
Man.
And he had a Sandy that I wanted, but I was like, if I buy, I was tapped out. And then, I'm always looking for a deal. So I'm hitting my friends first. I'm like, bro, you gotta give me the homie discount.
For sure.
And I got the Gibby from James Elite Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
So then I only had a couple $100 to play with after that.
Dude, that stuff's great, and I say this with love because I did the same thing. I was around with Drew, Jake, and Sammy, and I bought stands from Drew. I bought my Cepeda San Francisco Call Bulletin from Sammy. I bought a T206 Wagner from Jake, like all before I was in there. So,
bro, I was mad I couldn't find B Roth, and then when I found B Roth because I wanted that 73 Schmidt with the rough cut, I ran out of money, and Nate bought it. So I was a little mad at Nate. I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. Bro, it gets serious with the cardboard, bro.
Man.
Yeah, man.
That's the way to do it, man. What you got?
No, Paulie O'Neill, but I picked this up.
Back to Paul O'Neill.
It was number to 50 though. It was like $1.
That's funny, man.
Well, you want to see a legend in the making? He's gonna be a 3-time MVP. Chrome, man. Bro. His stuff is so stupid expensive now, dude. It's just. I'm glad I was on.
I'm probably gonna have to wait for the window to get his Topps rookie. I don't have it.
You don't have it, bro?
I have it, man. I got rid of mine.
You want one? Are you gonna
the Fielding one?
Yeah, the 2017 base. I'm sure I could scrounge one up.
That's the one that I'm gonna get, just because that's gonna be like his rookie forever. So I usually go for the key flagship rookie with the newer guys. But yeah, that's on my list. But they have shot up over the last couple of years,
bro.
It's for a base. I'm not spending that on modern cards right now.
Yeah,
that's true. Because I mean, I still have yet, even though I'm happy for Trout because he is a generational type of guy. It's unfortunate, he's having all the health issues, but I'm glad that he crushed one today. I think he's at 11. All the time he's missed, he still has double-digit home runs, dude.
He can hit home runs, man. He really can.
Yeah, his swing is just so compact, so smooth, so nice. It's where it's at.
Your boy Wells just put the Yankees on the board. It's 4-2 now.
Oh,
that's Rachel, my wife's favorite player, and she loves him for all the wrong reasons.
What?
Well, he has a great TikTok account that she follows, and he dances on his TikTok. That's the new generation.
That is, man.
But he was great when he was down here in Tampa when I was working that event. He's just a funny dude, and he's like how I would imagine if I was a ball player his age. He has life by the balls, man. He's just having fun.
Yeah.
He's cracking jokes.
Yeah.
It's just so funny. And then he's an avid reader. So my wife found out that his favorite author is an author that she enjoys. So she's like, Austin Wells, #1 for me in the Yankees. So I want to try to buy his jersey for her. But she loves Austin Wells. So I gotta pick up an auto of his or something.
Yeah.
What if it's bad luck? He goes go Sox, and Austin Wells hits a 2-run shot. So keep on cheering, bro. Keep on cheering. DJ, talking about resurrecting your career. DJ is starting to hit the ball again, dude, which is great to see.
Yeah,
I was so glad that he signed back with you guys because the Red Sox were the other team that was in on him. And I was like, his best years are behind him, dude.
They are.
He's not going to age well.
No, they are, but he's hitting #9 for us, and he's got to be around 270, right?
For a nine hitter, that's not bad,
No.
They want him on the bench though. They do not want
that was an ugly swing. That was
yeah.
He looked like a 9 hitter on that one. Oof.
Yeah.
He got fooled. Did I show you this beautiful Gary Sheffield?
You did. That signature is awesome, dude.
It is, man. Chef. I came like ready to talk smack. I mean, I have like Mike Lowell autographs in a Yankees uniform, but
That's so awesome.
But World Series MVP. You know what I mean? So it's like
I have his rookie card too, which is a Bowman in the Yankee uniform. It makes me sad when I look at it, but
I know.
You can't have my Mike Lowell autos in a Marlins uniform. Like you can't do the
I know.
stuff.
Thing is, man, I found this in a $1 box. That's crazy.
Leave it.
Player.
Leave it.
I was like $1 for a Mike Lowell autograph. World Series.
That's good, dude.
Come on.
Austin Wells is my fantasy catcher as well too, Ken. Oh my gosh. There's a nice little Thurman. I almost bought one at the show. This is a nice one.
Beginning.
Huh?
His countdown is beginning.
Yeah, and I just want a real nice one. This one, luckily, it's cut high, but at least they didn't cut off the words, so it's still real nice. But I wouldn't mind a super nice one while they're affordable, because when he gets in,
yeah.
I mean, catchers don't get their love anyways, but Thurman, Yankee,
yeah,
out of the jam.
Oh,
he's ahead. You're ahead of me. I love Trent Grisham, man. 28-year-old center fielder.
Yeah.
I gave you that rainbow foil Trent Grisham rookie at the National last year.
Bro,
I should have held on to it, man. I could have sold that.
Trent Grisham is a beast, bro.
I'm just really happy for him, because I don't know if you remember when he was in Milwaukee. It was 2019 against the Nationals in that wild card game, and he misplayed the ball.
Yeah,
and eliminated the Brewers. He was getting death threats, like all that crazy stuff, and then he got traded, and he resurrected his career a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
That's how he ended with the Padres.
Yep.
That's it, bro. Sports. I mean, you could be a peak athlete, but there's something with the mental, and any little thing could happen. Mm-hmm. And it seems like he found his happy place because he's comfortable. I think the pressure was off. Like he didn't have to be the guy, especially in a lineup like this, because his glove was always elite.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And now that he's 28, I think he's learning some things from having like a vet like Goldie. Jazz is there. Of course, you got Judge. I think he's picking some things up. And man, a left-handed center fielder.
Yeah,
he was a throw-in in the Soto deal.
Yeah, dude.
I forgot about him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love seeing the memes. Like, man. Look who won the Soto deal, and it's just we just showed Trent Grisham. We just show him and then show his numbers because he's got like 13 home runs. I forgot his average has gone down a little bit.
He's in the 240s, but still he's more
productive.
productive.
You take that with a plus glove in center, yeah.
I take that.
Man, he's so crazy. Like the way he makes his catches, he's so nonchalant.
Like
he just drops right in his glove, like basket style catches. It's insane watching him play defense, man.
I like it. That it shows to me. Some people think it's cocky. He's just comfortable. He's comfortable at that position. I'll take that all day. He doesn't showboat. I like how he just holds the glove, the bat. He doesn't really do a bat flip. He flips it, catches it, and then lays it down.
Yeah.
Ooh, I forgot to show you this monster. Boom.
What?
It's real.
Is that a trimmed reprint?
That's right.
It's the one my mom found in the house. After my father passed away, I guess he bought a whole bunch of stuff to give to me. But my mom's like, "This is good, right, Papo?" She's like, "It has the sticker on it, some certificate of authenticity, bro, across the top."
Oh, man.
I was like, "Mom, I hope he didn't pay too much for it." Let's just say that. Let's just hope he didn't pay too much for it. Yeah.
And I picked up a Mickey recently.
Oh, what you got, bro?
Check out the Mickey, bro.
Little Mickey Mouse action. What you got?
Actually, it is Mickey Mouse.
I was just saying it because we're Florida, bro. But
I thought he was going to show Mickey Rivers or something.
Living in Florida, you got to have a Mickey, man. This is
Mickey Rivers would have been good.
What's crazy is this is a 48 Menko, so
yeah,
I like it because it's got Betty Boop in the background playing baseball. See, Mickey's got, he's got a glove pitching. I mean, it's a cool baseball card of Mickey Mouse,
That Mickey Mouse is worth more than the Mick I just showed you.
Yeah, so I picked this up. It's crazy. These cards go raw, like, $40 to $50. They're miscut like wild. And then this popped up for like less than $50. And I threw the guy an offer, and
that was Japanese.
he accepted it. I was like, man, why not? I've been looking for this for a while. And got a steal on it, I think. I mean, at least a deal. So
I didn't even notice that was Japanese.
This is my other Mickey. This is the only Mickey playing days card I got. I mean, and this is the go-to if you're, everyone says, right, if you're looking to get
a really cool one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this was nice, beautiful center. It's a 2, like IKEA, right?
Yeah, I got one in my frame.
Beautiful, just a beautiful card. Everything is right about it. So my only Mickey, I got to get another Mickey, man. I'm looking at, now this is thanks to Dom. I'm trying to look for more of, I guess, oddball, right? Oddball cards. I picked up an oddball one. Now the guy's not well known, but the set is really oddball. It's a food issue, and I got it because it has a local tie to me.
Sweet.
All right, so now this guy, he's not well known. Billy Hoft played for the Tigers, and this is a 53
Lakeland.
Glendale. 53 Glendale.
Yep, Glendale.
Yeah. So, Glendale meats, Glendale hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been wanting this one for a long time because that stadium behind them there is a stadium that's right up the street from me, just a couple of minutes drive. That's the stadium here in Lakeland. One of the colleges plays at, but the Tigers used to train there. So it's like the second oldest ballpark in Florida. And you get to see the whole stadium back there. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to pick this up. They're expensive as crap, man, but it was worth paying for it. You can see the creases in it. You can see a crease right across the middle, but
dude,
you just got to
pretty
much get them in the way you find them, so that's so I've been looking at like food issue cards lately, and this was just an awesome card to pick up.
I know, man. You picked up the Bell brand Willie Davis.
Creases and all. Yeah.
Man, let me show you another legend.
All right.
Estevan Florial.
Oh, God.
Bro, I got so many failed prospects in this box. I got a whole row of Clint Frazier.
Oh man, Clint Frazier.
Oh Lord.
Jeez.
But yeah, those Glendale meats are underrated, Hugo, because that's one of the few 50s hot dog sets that doesn't have Hall of Famers in it. So people don't really think about it. The same thing with the SK Wieners, the Orioles set. Okay.
Yeah, with that one, there's no Hall of Famers because I mean the best player in this set is Walt Dropo, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So who's that?
Clint Frazier.
Oh, Clint Frazier, man.
To 99. I gotta get some better lighting.
Let's see. Picked up. Oh, this was actually a gift. I was in the chat recently. Mike, sports history collector.
One of my all-time favorite sets.
Yeah, love that one. This was actually Gordon, who's the Athletes Archives, got this, and he sent it to me through Mike, and then I got an Al Lopez from that chat. I won the trivia, and so this just came in the mail. I can't get enough Al Lopez, man.
You have his auto, bro?
Local legend. Yeah, this is an auto on the postcard. I have it a few times.
Oh, actually. My bad. I wasn't looking.
Yeah, I have it a few times, so. This is my latest one.
I actually looked at a couple. He's pretty cheap.
Yeah, he's cheap, man. He's, getting Hall of Fame. Now this brings up a point that I want to talk with you guys about. All right, so now Al Lopez, Hall of Famer, but this is something I don't like about the Hall of Fame. He went in as a manager, right?
Yeah.
But he was solid as a player too. So now. I wish they would put guys in like full body of work. You know what I'm saying? Like Mattingly, great career, playing the game, and then he's been decent as a manager, coach.
Yeah, manager of the year. I thought Al Lopez. I thought on his plaque they did mention his playing days. No.
It might mention it, but he's going in as a manager. Why not just go ball player / manager?
Yeah.
Like I think a guy that's super slept on, I think, is this guy, and I picked this up for $7. It was shipped to my door for $7, and it's Felipe Alou.
Oh yeah,
on-card autograph. Great ball player. He had over 2,000 hits. I think his WAR was up there, like 50s or 60s actually. And then great manager. He led the Expos for so many years, and all the guys. Like Pedro Martinez credits him for a lot of his success, and I just, a guy like this, in my opinion, should be in the Hall of Fame because he was a great player and a great manager. Kind of like Joe Torre.
I was gonna say Torrey. You beat me
Yeah,
to
Torre,
it.
great player, great manager. These guys, I think, get overlooked. You know, just like Dusty Baker.
No, we lost Dom.
Oh
Dom,
no!
I think he hit his. Speaking of Torrey, I think he hit his the eject button.
Oh, he'll be back. And then you know, like Dusty Baker, I picked this up recently. Dusty
Ooh,
Baker
bro,
auto.
I've been looking for a Dusty auto.
Yeah, man. These are still really cheap, man. I got this really.
Really?
Yeah, it was like less than $15, I want to say.
Really? I thought he was expensive.
Nah, if you look for this one, I forgot what year this is. This is a 20. Bro, I need my readers bad. 2021, I think.
That's a good one too.
Yeah,
even though it's with the trash
$20, but he's getting in. That's another guy. You know, great career and a
dude,
great.
His rookie card is stupid expensive now, dude.
Oh yeah, what is it? The 71.
71 Black Beauties. So it's already. I think it's a high number, and on top of it,
I think he's with Don Baylor and
Don Baylor.
Doric in that one.
Well, Don Baylor, I think, makes it even a little bit more expensive because he was popular. He was a good
borderline
manager,
Hall of Famer, you know, Don Baylor. Yeah. All right, we got Don back.
Yeah, we do.
You got me to pull after the Yaz. You got me, little Tory.
So, I got the whole set.
What do you say, Dom? Guys, I mean,
I do.
Baker will get in, but Felipe Alou, do you think he should get in for full body of work, man?
So they changed this a few years ago, where instead of just taking you as a candidate for your most accomplished part of your career, they look at the whole baseball career now.
Okay. So Donnie better get in.
So now, that's why Don Mattingly did so well the last time he was on the era committees, because they were able to count the managerial stats too.
Okay.
So I think Felipe Alou has become a much stronger candidate in the last 4 years since they made that change. So I'm pro him getting in if he was on a ballot.
Yeah, it's a shame because he's still alive. He's in his, I think he's 90 now. You know, they should get him in.
See, I knew my boy Stoops were like that. Had to show the Yogi.
Nice.
Yogi's just, I love Yogi, man. That's a big card I want to get, but the 48 Bowman Yogi's a staple for a Yankee collector. There's a nice little Elston Howard, Cons.
The winner of the world.
I love where that picture was taken, man. I love that ballpark.
What's the ballpark, bro?
It's the one in St. Pete, man.
Oh, word? I knew you were know. That I did not know. I just like the hot dog stains on it. Look at that thing, dude.
Nice. That makes it even better, man. You gotta have that. I love it.
Yeah, dude. Whenever a food issue card like that is just like pack fresh minty, people are just like paying through the nose for it. I'm like, it has no character. It doesn't tell the story. Yeah. I saw a bright white Dan D potato chips, Bob Feller, and I'm just like, it doesn't have any of the potato grease on it. Like, I don't want that.
I know.
I wonder if those get soaked up and cleaned in the distilled water.
They could be, or they could be just one that didn't make it into the product and survived.
Oh, right. But that's true. The employees were walking out the back door with him. Sorry, and he's another one that's like, I love. He could have had a Hall of Fame career. You know, he had the stolen bases, home runs.
Yeah, he has a 40-40 season.
40-40, man. He almost had 2 40-40 seasons. Yeah, he was close.
That's the unique thing that Shohei is going for this year.
Yeah.
Nobody in the 40-40 club ever did it again.
Twice.
Yeah, he'll get it too.
He's on pace to do it again.
Yeah, that guy's motivated. That's a sweet Jeter. I like the pinnacle.
Yeah, I love the black borders. Is it true that they're talking about next month he possibly could be in the rotation? Did I hear that right?
He's looking towards July right now to come back, which would be crazy.
I'll just put him in. I know they're having troubles, but put him in the bullpen. Just have him come out in the 8th or 9th.
They need a starter right now, and he wants to start. I think by the end of the contract, if he's still pitching, he will be in a bullpen role. But for these next couple years, he's going to try to be a starter.
Man. You missed it. We were talking Beltran earlier, but I don't have any Beltran on me right now.
I showed this one earlier, but since we're taking requests.
So Beltran, is it because of the whole trash thing? Trash can?
Oh. That's why I'm sad.
I think that's the only reason he's not in already.
Gotta be, man. His Such a solid career.
He's one of 5 switch hitters ever with 400 plus.
Oh yeah,
runs.
I mean,
Crazy.
guy is legit, but
Yeah.
you let him in, then the floodgates should open. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They won't.
The floodgates are gonna open.
Yeah. Oh, if he
I mean,
gets
that's what I'm saying. That's my reason. I'm like, shoot, if he's
People
in,
said this. People said the same thing with Ortiz, and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
People said the same thing with Pudge Rodriguez. It didn't happen. Jose Canseco said in his book that he injected Pudge himself.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he got elected. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's like they're picking and choosing, man. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
essentially, which is the worst thing to me. That's why my line in the sand has always been, once they started suspending people in I think 2005,
Yeah.
if you got caught after they outlawed it and served a suspension when it was illegal, you
Yeah.
technically then broke a rule. So then you're off my board. So Miguel Tejada, Alex Rodriguez, Manny Ramirez, like all these great
Palmeiro.
players that have at least one suspension.
I don't have
Yeah.
another. I don't have
They're
another
off.
one.
Yeah.
I
It's
showed
funny.
all my Jeters.
You mentioned the book. I brought the book to the show the other day because there was a possibility to get Canseco to sign it, but
You think would he have signed it? You think he would have signed it?
I think he would have. Yeah, I think he would have. Man, I got a forearm bash out of him, which was awesome because I was the last guy in line. He was about to. He actually walked behind the curtains, and I came running up, and I was like, "I got one more," and he called Canseco out, and then got the bash. He was standing up. It worked out because normally he's just sitting down, right? It would have been awkward to like reach over the table.
Yeah, Mookie's right. Shohei's going for a triple double, baby.
Oh yeah, man.
I hope he pitches more than 40 innings.
40 innings pitch, 40 strikeouts.
Come for the triple double. Messed around, got a triple double. Yeah, Lindor is coming, switch hitting stud.
Double. Let's see if anything else.
I don't think Lindor is going to get 400 home runs.
Oh no, switch hitting stud though.
He might get there, but I don't think so.
That's a lot of power.
He's already past Jeter, I think.
In home runs?
Mm-hmm.
Was it like 250 or something?
He's up
Yeah,
there.
262.
That's a lot.
So he might be able to get to 4.
Yeah, and he's still young. He's what, 30?
He is 32 in November.
Oh wow, he's older than I thought.
That's pretty young because Judge is 32.
He's still signed through 2031.
Man,
So
Look at our boy Chris from Missouri.
solid.
Oh, Mookie said 31. Maybe he just had a birthday.
no, he's 32 in November. I said.
Oh,
32.
Remember? Yeah, 31. It's good age, man. He's a solid player. I think he'll be a lock for Hall of Fame if he continues this for the next.
Man, our leftovers, our scraps are hitting 4th in your lineup, bro.
Dude, you're tempted fate right now.
Damn scrub, strike out. De Los Santos.
Yeah.
What are these? The City Connects you guys have? My wife was asking. She was like,
They're now our alternates because we have new City Connects.
Yeah.
So what was the lime
last
green?
night.
What was the lime green last night?
Those are the new City Connects. They're
they
they're the
do.
Green Monster Green.
Green Monster Green. Yep.
Oh, she'll be so happy. She's like, is it because of the wall? I'm like,
Yes,
oh no.
they're
I'm like,
really cool.
I don't know. Who cares? They suck. They suck all the way around.
No way. All right, so now that's the thing, man. If we're talking Sox Yankees, man, we got to talk about. All right. Whenever I talk to people and I tell them I'm a Red Sox fan, they always say, "Man, that's the #1 stadium I want to visit." Right. Mm-hmm. So, have the Red Sox taken over now that the Yankees have a new stadium and they're all corporate feel. Nobody wants to go to the new Yankee Stadium, And the Yankees haven't won since 2009, and then you go way back before that. I mean, they were a 20th century team, right? So now the 21st century, you got the Giants, the Red Sox. People want to watch those guys, go to those games. I always hear, I want to go to, a game out in San Francisco or in Boston. You never hear, I want to watch the Yankees,
Well,
I don't hear that anymore.
No one wants to go to the Bronx.
Have the Yankees lost their I don't know, their status as like the elite team,
No.
No, you
think win the World Series last year, bro. What are you talking about?
I thought you were going with like the elite
stadium
location for outside fans, and I think you can make that argument.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of them being a big time team on
Even-
the East Coast. Like
even-
living
No
up
time
here in the
team, I
Northeast,
guess, but they've lost their mojo, man. I mean,
yeah, the
Judge is
ghost.
still the guy to watch, but you know,
I know. Yeah, because I thought you were going the other way too, like the location. Even when it was the house that Ruth built, the ghosts of Gary, like all that. No one like. It's amazing how a sellout crowd within 40 minutes is a ghost town. No one hangs out in the Bronx. There's no place to hang out. There's no bar. You don't hang out in the Bronx. There's not a place to go. You get on the train, get off the train, go to the stadium, out of the stadium, go back on the train. You don't hang out. My favorite stadium, and will always be, again, I've only been to like 10 stadiums. I would like to add more, especially when I retire. Is Camden. Camden to me is got everything for it. The old brick, the warehouse, the scenery. I just love everything. The orphanage of Ruth right next door. It's just got
when did you go to Camden last?
maybe 6 years ago.
Okay.
It wasn't long ago. I didn't think. Well, it could be long ago.
It's been on my list for a while, but I hear that if you walk too far away from the stadium certain ways, it's pretty bad.
Oh, real talk. Yeah, it's still Trump City. My hotel
Fenway is very nice around the stadium.
Yeah. There's a lot of bars. I enjoyed Fenway, especially my little one, Bob. She threw up in there, so
oh man,
I was very proud because she was so sick too. She's like, Dad, I hate this Red Sox so much. I threw up in there because that's what I've been telling her, and now that's the story she tells. I had to get like a $12 bottle of water to wash the vomit. Luckily, it's a baseball game because no one there's by the third inning there's food and all kinds of stuff all over the place. I had to get a bottle of water, waste it. But no, Fenway was fun.
yeah.
But Camden to me is just, even the mile walk, it's like any major city. There's a lot of cops around. But there's going to be a lot of homelessness. There's going to be people soliciting. There's going to be, it's a city, bro. It's a city.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Baltimore, because it's like a mile away from the ports. I love the architecture. Like all the architecture is still original, but it's got all the new stuff. Like, you got your restaurants inside the old brick buildings and everything like that. But Camden, to me, any opportunity I could go, I've been a handful of times. I love Camden. It's my favorite. Just the atmosphere, the pregame, the statues outside, and then, like I said, Babe Ruth Museum next door, the orphanage.
That's cool. That's a nice bonus, man.
Yeah, that's so good, man. The next one I would love to see is obviously Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
I want to go there.
Man, that view is awesome.
Yeah, just for obvious reasons. I want to see the Clemente Bridge.
Yeah.
I want to go. I want to do all that.
And then the Clemente Museum, right?
Yeah, I don't know how close that is, honestly. So
yeah,
I don't know. I know the firehouse is there, but I don't know if it's like walking distance, if it's right next to the stadium. But that's definitely, if I'm in Pittsburgh, I'm definitely doing that.
Yeah.
Taking a picture with the Clemente Stadium. Statue.
Yep.
But I also want to go to San Fran, but to see McCovey Cove, because when I see McCovey Cove, I think of Bonds.
Yeah.
And growing up, seeing, the cutaway, like 98, the summer of 98 is still my favorite time of baseball ever.
Yeah.
I remember being in the Army, basic training, and my dad sending me newspaper clips. And then when I got out, watching that race between Sammy, the Dominican, Platono Power, and then McGuire. It was just, what a time for baseball.
That was the best.
But then, McCovey Cove, everyone in their canoes and boats and fighting over that would be cool to see in person. So that's the stadium I definitely am going to hit one of these days.
Yep.
Those are both up there for me, but the same reason Hugo was talking about the history. Wrigley's been my number one for a long time.
Yeah.
I need to get out there. The last time I went to the National in Chicago, the White Sox were in town, not the Cubs, and I was very upset.
I got to give Steel City my number, my email. My man's going to treat me to a Pittsburgh game.
Nice. That's it, man. But yeah, those are definitely more better destinations. But I'm just saying, the Yankees have lost their luster a little bit, man.
No, they haven't, bro. We were in the World Series. We were in the World Series last year, bro. We got the best player.
But you didn't win it.
We got the best player.
They have the best right-handed hitter in the game.
We got the best player on the planet. Oh, now it's not. Oh, we didn't win it. Where were the Red Sox, homie?
Hey, Red Sox, young team,
Huh?
man.
500 down the middle.
Oh, now you're young. Oh, we were young.
It's all right. We're building something,
Homie, we were in the World Series. How you going to talk? What are you talking about? And we're first in the division now.
Yeah, but hey,
what is you talking
last time the Red Sox were in the World Series, they won it. So, you gotta walk away with that ring.
The last 4 times they were in the World Series.
That's it. Yeah.
We didn't lose to no Marlins.
What happened to Hugo? What happened to Hugo?
Volpe dropped his Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that, Lou. I was like,
I think our first live stream, was it you or I don't know?
Me, bro. Well, it was like within 15
he did that to me when I hopped on with him and Dylan a while back too. It was just like, oh, you disagree?
So fast to jump on. I'm like, yeah, I made it. I get on. I'm like, yeah. I don't know. I said something about the Yankees, and it was like, you dropped me real quick. That was the fastest.
This is why I like to host. That's why I send the link out. I want total control. Good man.
It can get wild with Red Sox and Yankees fans. Like this is, oh man. But like I said, I've gotten soft in my old age, man. I used to be really hardcore back in the day. Back when the Red Sox won in 2004, that was like my peak. I was just a jerk.
Bro, to this day, I refuse to watch Fever Pitch just because they had
bro. I had that ready to go.
I don't even count that. Oh my god, how did you have that ready, dude?
I was like,
it's like people don't think we had that plan. How in the world you have it in a holster?
To just talk smack. I was like, I gotta bring Fever Pitch. I gotta bring Mike Lowell and
when you hear the story that they changed,
Luis Gonzalez ready to go.
This guy is striking out. That's 2 strikes. Luis Gonzalez with the dribbler.
I'm back.
I call him the dribbler.
Me and Louie.
Me and Louie.
He was no Marco Scudero, but he hit Rivera pretty good.
Yeah.
Marco Scudero used to own Rivera for no reason.
Yeah.
Career numbers against Rivera are insane.
What was Gonzalez's peak home run? Was it 57 that one year?
7, man. Yeah.
It was crazy, man.
That's crazy, dude. The dude is definitely juicing, I think, but
yeah, he got busted for steroids.
Yeah, he did get. Did he get popped?
But he was lean. Yeah, he got.
He served a suspension for steroids.
Oh, did he? Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he hit 57 in 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, 57.
And he never hit 30 in any other season.
Yes.
Other than that was 28.
That's why I tried to tell a buddy of mine. I was like, Luis Gonzalez is that's
his Brady Anderson year.
Yeah, dude.
One big year, yeah.
Yep.
Never, how do you not keep on testing that guy? Never hit 30 home runs, and all of a sudden he goes to 57.
Wow, man.
It's like, but the thing is, he was still lean. Like he had lean muscle. He wasn't like a Pudge or like a Barry or, he
hit it well.
Yeah, he's just.
He was ripped, but he hit it well. You can,
I've seen him too. He's not even tall either. I don't think he's tall either.
I don't think so. Maybe 6'2", maybe.
Was he that tall?
Yeah, he shows
exactly
up to
exactly 6'2".
Yeah, he's a Tampa guy.
Hugo had Fever Pitch on deck. Knew Luis Gonzalez's height to a T.
Yeah, it's like he was studying. Like he was studying to talk shit.
I know all the Yankee killers, man. I know all.
Hugo, who's the original Yankee killer then?
I mean, Bill Miller. No, but the original Yankee killer, man.
The first person to have that nickname.
The Yankee Killer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's a good trivia question, Dom.
Yankee Killer, the first one.
How about you give me a hint? Like what era or like what decade did he play in?
He was a pitcher in the American League in the 50s.
A pitcher in the 50s, a Yankee Killer. Wow. That's a good. Not a Red Sox guy? No.
American League though.
American League. Wow. American League in the 50s. Wow. I don't know, man. I'm stumped.
Frank Larry of the Tigers.
Oh, Frank Larry,
Used
yeah,
to dominate the Yankees.
he won a Cy
back in the
Young,
day.
man. Yeah,
And he was one of the first ones nicknamed the Yankee Killer. I think maybe
Wow.
the first one, because there wasn't much of a Red Sox Yankee rivalry.
Yeah.
After the Red Sox were really good and then sold Ruth.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, Frank Larry was the earliest person I know called the Yankee Killer.
Boo.
That's a good trivia question, man. Yeah, he had a couple of solid seasons and then he fell off, and unfortunately,
It was like Marco Scutaro, like when he pitched against the Yankees, he was an all-star regardless of how he did against anyone else. Man. Marco Scutaro, when he was with the A's, when he was with the Blue Jays, the Red Sox, killed Mariano Rivera. Mariano didn't want to see anyone else.
I know.
So it's like some guys just have your number, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Some guys are just good.
Well, Rivera threw 2 pitches, and it screwed with everybody.
It was like
for Marco Scutaro and Edgar Martinez, your other favorite Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I'll show this though. I picked this up a few days ago. And,
very cool.
So I'm going to read this. The closer.
Yeah, you're gonna learn something.
Man, I just just flip through the pages. Like, such a humble guy, man. It talks about like when he first got on the plane to come over to play baseball in America, and like how scared he was, and then it goes from that to closing out games in the World Series. It's just wild, man. But it's pretty cool. He talks about his faith a lot, and it's just a cool
boy
guy.
Eggy. My boy Egg in the building. I'm losing baseball cards.
It's so cool seeing the video of him.
That's right, Hammer. That's another Yankee killer. There you go.
You seen the video of Rivera making the glove with the cardboard?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's just so cool to
that's cool,
see the beginnings of a Hall of Fame career like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and Hugo will know. You did mission work. Me and my wife been looking at it, but like in those third world countries like Panama, the Dominican, they get the milk carton.
Yep.
And that's why these kids, and they practice with bottle caps. That's why their hand eye. That's why their hand eye is so sick. Crazy. A broomstick and bottle caps, and they're flipping because that's what they had. And then they'll get like rubber bands. They'll tie it around like a little ball, and it's rubber bands.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, dude.
They'll use anything, man, and that's why you got guys like Vlad Guerrero Senior hitting balls off the ground, and it's better than what he grew up using. It was like sticks and just homemade balls, and they'll be playing stick ball, and it's just. I
was worried for Vladdy Jr. for a long time. Well, not for a long time. For after the COVID season, he didn't look right. He was popping up. They were pounding the Toronto Blue Jays hitting coach or whoever. The people in that organization was telling him about launch angle. He was he was like his dad and his uncle Wilfredo, just nice flat swing. And that year, average went down, pop ups, lost his power, and you see the man. He's not no skinny mini. He's got power, but he's popping everything up. I follow him, I follow all the Dominican players, but they're in Spanish. And that season, after the COVID season, he was back in the Dominican, back to work, and he had a sledgehammer and like a tractor wheel. And his father and his uncle were like beat on that for hours. He's just beating on it. Here's a pro player, and he's back in Little League. His dad and his uncle were just watching him hit it, fix it. And then he comes back to the state. He's like, that launch angle BS is out of my system. I'm not doing no launch angle. Yeah. Because if you have good connection, a good swing, through the hips, nice flat, it's going to explode off the bat.
Oh yeah.
This launch angle, people fall in love with that, and you're losing hits.
It's true, man.
So, yeah, and now he's a $500 million player.
Man. Yeah, you got to stick to it. Like it's like Mr. Miyagi, man. They got him back home and laid hands on him and said,
"Oh no, it's ball game." Oh.
Just like a Lou, man. He had his.
Well, scared me for a second at the end.
Oh yeah,
I thought he hit a home run to take the lead in the top of the ninth.
You distracted me.
What did they do in the ninth? They scored a run. How was it? Oh,
they scored a run, and then Wells had a runner on second with 2 outs, and he hit a ball to deep left center, but it didn't get out.
You see who made the final out? Austin Wells. Yeah, that's good. cool.
I thought it was a home run with the swing he had, but it didn't get out.
Oh man.
Right.
The Yankees
And
lose.
so that means Sox have won three series in a row.
The Yankees lose, you bastard, bro.
Yankees lose.
The Yankees lose.
Come on, you gotta admit, David Ortiz. You know, the way he says it is hilarious, man. Even you as a Yankee fan's got to appreciate that one, Lou. The Yankees lose.
You know what? I'll say it here. If David Ortiz was not a Red Sox, he was almost a Yankee at one time.
Yep.
But I love him on TV. He's got a good, like he reminds me of people I hang out with.
Perfect for it.
Cracking jokes, great eye for the game, keeps it real. He's almost like the Charles Barkley of baseball. Like he'll just say whatever he wants to say.
That's a sweet card, Dom. Oh yeah, he does, man.
These are 6 generations from Upper Deck. They have a ton of Hall of Famers with, at the time, current stars.
Man, you talk to like younger Red Sox fans, and they'll tell you best Red Sox player of all time. They're quick to say David Ortiz, man.
He's the most important.
Most important. Yeah,
I like that.
But I think
Ted Williams is easily the best.
Yeah,
to don uniform.
Oh man, I picked up.
He changed the culture.
Yeah, for sure. I picked up a Teddy recently.
He didn't change nothing. He didn't win anything. They were consistently losing.
No, Ortiz
changed the man.
culture.
There was a guy had a lot of Ted Williams cards. This was shipped to my door for like $40. And,
what?
The raw one, but look how nice this 55 is, man.
Did a kid doodle on the back? What's wrong with it?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. There's a little bit of a crease here on the bottom, but
you have it in a sleeve or something?
Oh, man.
I'm looking
color,
at this.
No
what am I looking at? Small.
No creases, So yeah, you see it. It's got a little something right here on the bottom.
Did you just take it out of a sleeve?
The guy listed it. He just put Ted Williams cards on the title. That's it. He put Ted Williams cards, and there was just like a bunch sitting on the table. That was the picture, for the eBay ad or whatever, the listing. And so I clicked on it. I'm like, man, that looks like a legit 55. And then he had a bunch of other ones that were creased up, just random ones, like when he was a manager with the Senators. But anyway, to get a 55 Teddy shipped to my house for like $42,
that's a steal, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, the registration.
You got to take advantage of people that don't know how to list well. If you're gonna put Ted Williams cards, man, it's on you.
You said Ted Williams cards. Was there any other cards, or was that the only?
Yeah, there was some other ones like the 70 when he was with the Senators and stuff like that. Nothing.
Oh, that was with it too. Got you.
Yeah, and they're all creased up. This was actually the best condition card in the lot. So yeah, that's my latest Teddy pickup. So
it doesn't happen often. Well, when I find a messed up listing, or if I stumble, like if I misspell something by mistake and find something, I'm like,
yeah,
bro, it's such a good day. I'll just be watching.
Yeah,
I had that happen one time. The order was canceled. The guy's like, "Oh, he said some BS. Like, I didn't say something. I didn't mention some damage on the back or something like that. Like, he's like, I'm just gonna refund." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Someone got in his ear.
Yeah,
you could tell because I was looking at one of my favorite things to do when I see a card and is kind of cheap. I'm like, let me see the rest of his store, and you'll see like he's selling boots and clothes, and I'm like, oh, this guy is a picker. Like he just found this in a lot, a yard sale. He's just trying to get rid of it, so he's not attached to it. He's just trying to get his money out of it.
That's it.
So I'm like, usually those I won't even negotiate. If it's fair and I see that he's not, buy it now.
Buy it now, man. Don't take that risk. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but I love seeing their stores.
Deals, man. I have searches on my eBay account where with like misspelled titles, misspelled player names.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah, because it'll come up every now and then. So.
Yeah, I haven't had one of those in a while. The latest one that I had that was kind of like that.
Oh, snap. We might do a for collectors. There's a couple people looking for a Teddy.
Yeah, hey. It's on my list.
Are you?
What's that? What was that, Dom? What's on the list?
Ted Williams autographs on
the list.
Yeah.
His on-card autographs are just crazy expensive, man.
There was a guy that listed this a couple years ago. He listed 3 of this card. 2 were 9s, and then this one was pictured a 10. but they were all priced the same, and the descriptions all said 9. So I bought the one that was pictured a 10. Not sure if he was going to send me a 9 or a 10, and he sent me the 10 for 45 shipped.
I remember you saying that one.
How much was it, bro? I was typing
45
Orlando.
shipped for a 10.
Man, sweet.
And this was before he became a Dodger. But
you did that with Luis Arias. You got him for a steal.
Yeah, I got him in a 10 from
for like $15 or something stupid.
The store in California. I always forget it.
Burbank.
Yeah, Burbank. They just list stuff in bulk, but yeah, it was like $15 for a 10.
Dude, I would love to go. I'm not one to it was someone's live stream podcast, one of those big influencers. But I was really curious because if I ever in that area, I would love to go because the card father is like an old soul. Like he's still for the collector. He doesn't break, you know, and the inventory is just stupid. And his store is ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
What's that, bro?
Yeah, he's got great deals, man.
Oh, got him in a 10.
Where's Jake when you need him? What's Marcus hitting right now? The future Hall of Famer, bro.
He's hitting around what Anthony Volpe is.
Oh man,
bro, Marcus Semien hitting 250. Is Marcus Semien hitting 250?
I actually don't know.
Probably not yet.
Bro, I think he's like 210.
He had a really rough start.
He's having a rough season, homie.
He's currently batting 219.
He has not started the season yet. The guy thinks he's in spring training, bro.
Hey, since June started, he has been like a reasonable player. he's got like 2 weeks of
bro. You're so ride or die. Since June has started, he's hitting 222.
Convince me like that he's a Hall of Famer someday.
Bro,
Devers is he's picked up since that brutal start.
You know what? I'm always for the athlete. I try to defend. We were just talking about psyche and mental and all that.
Yeah.
You know, the way he started the season was atrocious. He did not want to move.
Yeah.
But you know, he's like, okay, it is what it is. He found his groove and he's raking like Devers that we know.
Oh yeah.
Then they asked him, hey, Bregman got hurt. He's like, hey, you could play third again because he wasn't going to go play first. Because I forgot who was it? Casillas got hurt. They're like, hey, we need you to play first. I'm not playing first. I'm a DH. Kind of like what he did. I played third. I DH. But the thing is like, it took him it was like the first month. It took him like almost 3 weeks to a month to get out of that funk and start hitting.
He had the worst 20 plate appearance start to a season in the history of baseball.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
He struck out 15 times in 20 plate appearances.
Man, terrible.
He was not right. And he was like, you know what? I'm not going to change. Like, I finally figured this out. I'm not playing first. Now they want, and people are getting on him. He's like, I'm not going back to third. They didn't want me at third. I'm not going back to third.
I know.
I'm raking. Leave me. Like, he's the type of cat. Let me do. Routine is probably real crucial for him.
Yeah.
And playing third base is something he's always done. They took that away from him. He was pissed. He's like, all right, this is my new role. I'm not playing the field no more. He's the new David Ortiz. He's just DH.
He's an unbelievable hitter, dude.
And it's it's paying off. Like he has played every game. Mm-hmm. He leads the league in walks, which is
and RBI.
And what?
And RBI.
RBI, there you go. Leads the league in RBI, walks. And he's on pace to set a career high in WAR. Which he's not a high WAR guy. He gets 3 to 4 a year. But
it's because he's not playing defense at third.
Yeah,
so he doesn't get the negative WAR defensively, so his WAR is going to be higher.
Yeah, this is all better for him,
It's going to help him in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, because DH, I mean, we got the Mendoza line and Edgar Martinez. Yeah. Rafi is going to be fine.
Yeah. Like he'll get in, and he's got that huge contract, playing in Boston all those years. He's going to be up there with the legends, so it's good to get his cards. He's not
cheap.
Super exciting.
Even in a 10, it's still pretty affordable for him.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, champ. Well, DH is, I mean, it's, the argument with Ortiz, people were like, oh, you can't call him a complete player when they were talking about MVP because he didn't play the field.
Yeah.
But now it's like Shohei. People are like, oh, no, he's not. He doesn't pitch. Everyone's like, oh, he hasn't pitched in 2 years. Let's just wait and see. Yeah. He's hitting 270. He's nice. I'm not saying he sucks. He's good, but let's just give it to the king. All
Yeah.
rise, baby. All rise. All right. So this was fun. My Yankees lost again. That
Hey.
kind of sucked. But hung out with the homies, got to show some cards. And
I'm celebrating 500. That's how bad it is with the Sox right now. But I'll take 500, man. They were like 4 or 5 games under.
Yeah.
500 and 2 series wins against the Yankees. Like that's a win, dude.
World Series, celebrate.
It's huge for us, man. Young team like that. Hey, it's good, man. I'm happy. I'm not expecting much from them this year, but
just stay above the Orioles. The Orioles are just atrocious. That's so much hope and promise and gone.
I know, man. Sad, actually.
But all right, beautiful people. This was fun.
Fun, man. I only got kicked out twice. I made it to the end. Look at that. I was expecting the worst, man, but I was like,
nah, this is something I've been wanting to do. Get on here with some buddies, Red Sox, Yankees. I have fun doing that at the National. The Yankees just happen to be playing the Red Sox at the house, and watching that, ripping cards, selling cards, buying cards with the game in the background with the homies was fun. So I just wanted to reminisce and do that again. So till next time, peace out. Go Yankees. Red Sox sucks. Yeah, go home. Go home. That's what you guys need to do.